Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahawah, BaHashem, YAHAWASHI, BaHashem, YAHAWADAH. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone. Shalom to my Akim, Wathim, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. This is Brother Kawakab coming at you with another lesson. Isaiah chapter 30 verse 10, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits. And this is going to be just a quick lesson because this topic is really basic, and honestly the key thing that I notice, especially given Elder Apostle Tahar's observation on this matter, is how the funny thing is, like, this is, I guess, the trend, I guess if you want to call it that, of what is to come, where now people seem to want to be getting more into the Bible. Okay, and when I say that, I don't mean in a sense of like they want to live their life by the Bible, but more into, I guess disproving it. I don't really think that's a proper term either, but I guess the best way I can put it is just people are getting more into the Bible. All right, one reason or another. All right, and another thing is, this whole disproving that we the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of, as well as the the 12 tribes and whatnot, and the lost sheep. Okay, I guess that's the best term to use, the lost sheep. Okay, so basically what was going on with this conversation, or this debate, all right, which I heard some of it. I heard the first one where it was just this guy Cooley at the top left, and this guy 6 foot Slocky. I don't want to butcher his name, or anything like that, but I saw the video between these two at the top, and basically what Cooley was doing was, every time, I don't know this guy follows, but all I know is that he was just basically and quite easily just winning. He was like he had already disqualified him. And the thing is that this is not a hard topic. Okay, this is not a hard topic. This is not very as a matter of fact, Cooley basically loses after he makes the statement that quote unquote God is not racist. All right, when he makes that statement, he immediately loses, because there are multiple verses which I believe Alazar, or Gorilla Hebrew, he went into it in Revelation, as well as, let me also get this. What was it called again? There's this. This is just straight up racism. Okay, Deuteronomy chapter 23 verse 3: an Ammonite or Moabite shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord, even to their 10th generation shall they not enter into the congregation of the Lord forever. All right, that's just flat out like racism, and you can't disprove that. You can't fight against that. But yet, even though you have instances like this, which honestly, like, I also think that it is kind of funny how you have people, Slocky, there's so much that goes into this, but this guy Fugazi he's always been the one that does videos on breaking down why women are in the wrong for how they think with logic. Okay, so you would think that someone who was constantly using logic to disprove and debunk other people's talking points would be convinced or swayed with logic. But no, he's being emotional. He's in this what's the word, debate. I keep on saying thinking conversation, but it's a debate. In this debate, he's always trying to appeal by emotions. He's saying, but you really think that God would disqualify someone from salvation just because of the simple color of their skin? Like, how could you do that? Like, it's always some freaking emotional appeal rather than what does the Bible say? What is the word of YAHAWAH say, flat out, plain out, and simple? And the Lord YAHAWAH is racially invested. Okay, so what he did was he got this one debater who's known for I saw like one or two of his debates. I saw one debate where he was debating I think it was an atheist. Okay, so obviously in that one instance, all right, he was I was on his side, sure, but just in general, you know, when you see other debates, like if you see other debates and stuff like that, like he can just be very dishonest, all right? And you know, that's honestly not just him, it's most I guess debaters in general. When you start to lose and when you don't have a leg of truth to stand on, that's when they don't want to concede, but rather they try to either sidestep it, change the goalposts, or shift the conversation to something else rather than actually trying to come to the right proper conclusion in honesty. All right, which that's not what debates of today are for. They're just debates of today are for, you know, what's the word? I guess just a dick measuring contest. And I say this because, you know, I used to, you know, want to, in my earlier years of being in the truth, I used to always want to, you know, debate people. But now, and also that's another thing in the spirit, all right, where, you know, a lot of the brothers, all right, that I've known, all right, like they just don't care anymore. Slakia, they just don't care anymore. Like it's just gotten to the point where we're like, okay, we've told people so many times, we've gone through these things, we've broken it down to the simplest degree, and you still have people that do not care that you try to make it in the most simplistic ways for anybody, even a child, to understand. All right, but yet people don't care. It's all about I'm right, you're wrong. Even when I'm wrong, I'm still right, and I'm gonna fight tooth and nail. Keep on going through a circular conversation of just disproving you or changing the topic and whatnot, so that I never lose. So that it doesn't matter if I'm wrong or not. I will not accept defeat. And this is how these debates are, because, you know, I used when the irony of it is, you know, in my earlier years in this truth, all right, I would debate not to, I mean, for the most part, or even if I was right, the thing was I didn't know how, or in some instances, how to answer certain questions. So briefly I would be stumped, but I wouldn't want to admit that. All right, I wouldn't want to admit that. And even if I wasn't stumped, the thing is, like, people, they're too focused on trying to defend their side that they don't care about the other side. All right, so it's not about what's true and what or what's right. It's about how can I, you know, make this person look wrong, even if they're right. All right, like that. And that's also how just Esau society is in general, with even their court systems. Okay, it's not about it's never about who's actually guilty. It's never about is this person innocent or guilty. It's about can you make it's about making the emotional appeal so that people will say, you know what, someone has to take the fall for this. So this person is the only person we have. You're gonna take it, all right? And again, like there's no logic, there's no truth, there's no reasoning with these people, all right? Isaiah chapter 8 verse 20, to the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them. Okay, and as always, we always try to speak using the Bible. All right, and the thing was, this guy Cooley, all right, he doesn't know the Bible, but yet he feels the need to have a leg in this or have a horse in this race and attempt to debate this when he just simply, and it is painfully obvious. Anyone with any type of knowledge on the scriptures, all right, will understand and know that he's just factually incorrect and he does not know what he's talking about. And that once again that's why he got that dude on his show to help him, because he needs someone that is deceptive, okay, that can snake their way through the conversation. Because also I think that's also, well, Slocky, I'm not trying to extend this, but basically that's basically the thing, because everyone knows that or the Israelites have been known to know the Bible, and we are Slovakia, as well as the debater Israelites and stuff like that. They are, those subsection are like one of the people that know the Bible the most, as they have to constantly do it. But just in general, us Hebrew Israelites, all right, we are very knowledgeable in the Bible, more knowledgeable than the average person, as well as just a random of us, all right, like me, I guess, is more knowledgeable than most of these most people that claim to be Christians, especially someone like this. And this is not even me trying to be like arrogant or anything like that. It's just like through basic and normal understanding, all right, and normal logic, like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I have more knowledge on the Bible than him, because I know about all the instances of well, I know most of them, not all of it, but a lot of the instances of racism in the Bible. There was racism in the Old Testament a lot, right? So if racism was something that was not allowed, why would you really think that the Lord would have allowed Israelites to do that? All right, doesn't the Lord say, "I change not"? All right, but yet now he's changing up his tune. There's so many things that go into this. Like, you have to, when Yahawashi said, let me get this instead of just speaking it. Matthew 15 verse 24, but he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. This are Yahawashi's words. Okay, Yahawashi, being whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. So Yahawashi said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Okay, now if he is for everyone, if Yahawashi came for everyone, then that means you have to basically rationalize and accept the fact that Yahawashi was a liar when he wasn't a liar. Okay, he didn't sin. He didn't come out here, spouting out lies. All right, he came to tell the truth, speak truth. He even let me actually get this. As a matter of fact, he even commanded his disciples, which this is the context of this. Matthew chapter 10 verse 5. These 12 Yahawashi sent forth and commanded them, saying, "Go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not." Verse 6, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And this is the commandment that Yahawashi said when he told his disciples to go out and spread the word, do the work. All right, do the work, but when you do the work, don't go to these heathens, don't go to the Gentiles, go to the Israelites. All right. So once again, like, if Yahawashi died for everyone, if Yahawashi is all about everyone, or if the Lord Yahweh is for everyone, why is Yahawashi going against that duty? Why is he ordering his disciples to not go to the Gentiles? All right, like this is a very cut and dry, simplistic answer, which is that Yahawashi was not sent for the world. Okay, as people think. Okay, because that term world, or that word usage world, is not for, what's the word? Everyone. There is an inclusive. It's an inclusive term. All right. It's an inclusive term. What's the word? I keep on drawing a blank on it, but basically, it's not meant for literally everyone. All right. It's like the world of sports. Okay. If I say I love this world, and I'm talking about the world of sports, then I'm talking about all the athletes that are involved. Be they amateur, amateur, professional. Okay. The world of Israel. All right. Which, let me get that, and then close it out with these last two. Isaiah chapter 45 verse 17, but Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end. All right, Israel is not going to be the confounded. Is not going to be the one confounded. All right. So yeah, basically you would have to, what's the word? You would have to, if in the sense of saying that Yahweh, okay, which whom the world ignorantly calls God, if he is for everyone, then that would mean that the Bible contradicts itself. All right, the Lord contradicts himself. Yahawashi is a liar, and all these different things. Okay, which if you have any sort of semblance of integrity, I would hope that you don't say these things. All right, so yeah, basically, 2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 15 says, "Show thyself approved unto Yahweh, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth." Okay, so yeah, we have to constantly be studying, and there's so many things that people just don't read the Bible. They want to pick and choose. Oh, New Testament only, or oh, that's the Old Testament. We don't deal with the Old Testament. We're all in the New Testament. We're in the New Testament now. All right, and even then, Slack, I keep on extending it, but let me get this real quick. Jeremiah. Even then, with the whole New Testament, okay, what people were saying, we're in the New Testament now, but if we're in the New Testament, who is involved with the New Testament? All right. As a matter of fact, let me get the New Testament version of it. I think it's Hebrews 12. Okay, that's crazy that would happen, but anyway, Hebrews chapter 8 verse 13, in that he saith, a new covenant he hath made the first one old. Now that which decayeth and waxeth old is ready to vanish away. Fuck. verse 10. Let me jump back to verse 10. For this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith the Lord. I'll put my laws into their minds and write them into their hearts, and I will be to them a power, and they shall be to me a people. All right, let me see, where is it? Verse 7, verse 8. Oh, right here, verse 8, Slakia. Hebrews 8, verse 8. For finding fault with them, he saith, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah. All right, so even with this new covenant is with the Israelites, okay, northern kingdom and southern kingdom, the 12 tribes. All right. So it doesn't say I'm going to make a new covenant with all the nations of the world or the world and stuff like that. All right. So this just goes to show and disprove that, like, he's speaking unscripturally. He doesn't know the scriptures, and really I don't know why he did this. Like, this is actually crazy. Anyway, but of course you're gonna have dick writers that they don't care about facts, they don't care about truth. They just want to keep on believing what they want to believe. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I'm going to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, Hashem, YAHAWASHI, Hashem, Kakwadash, the honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, the Bible, and Shalom.